Hey, it is Ebonie and it is Woe Is Me Wednesday, and I hope some of you come and join me today. If you are joining me live, let me know who you are, because quite often my phone doesn't tell me that there's anyone here or that you're joining me. So just pop a comment or give me some likes to show me that you're here, and you're very, very welcome to ask me questions if you'd like to. The topic I am talking about today is negative emotion, and the idea that negative emotions are teachers leading us home. So if you're watching this on the live stream, please ask me any questions or just say hey and let me know that you're here. And if you're watching it on the playback, hey, you're very, very welcome to tag me in a comment if you have any questions, and I will always come back and answer them for you. So I'll also pop in an old blog that I wrote called It's Okay to Have a Pity Party, and or why it's okay to have a pity party, because I think that negative emotions often get a bad rap, and actually they can be hugely useful to us. Hey, if you've just joined me. So I really wanted to start with one of my favourite quotes, which is, negative emotions are teachers leading us home. And that's a quote by Mastin Kipp. And actually one of my favourite meditation teachers, Tara Brach, also says something similar about emotions being something, hey Laura, that lead us back to ourselves, back to home, to a sense of belonging. So I'd love to hear what emotions you consider negative. And so we can really look at why they or how they could be teachers leading you home and what that really means. And so I'm going to tell you a story for me and about how I really discovered this. And I have a tendency to get into a spiral of seeing myself a particular way in the mirror, or not liking any of my achievements, or feeling like I'm not succeeding, and feeling very frustrated and negative with myself. And so I'm not really talking about, in this instance, any specific negative emotion, more that my negative committee, the gang of four that like to live in my head and come in and go, you're rubbish, you're lazy, you're this, you haven't done that, and compare me to everyone, and have very, very black and white thinking. So they tend to appear when I'm not looking after myself. And that was huge when I realised that. So rather than kind of going into the whole story of the favourite line that comes through literally is, you're fat. And I could be doing great at work, I could have great stuff going on in my relationships, my whole world could be brilliant, and my kind of upper limit thing comes in, and then I get this, yeah, but you're still fat, voice in my head. And for ages, I really listened to it, and I went in and I would beat myself up and I would listen to that voice. And then I had this epiphany where I realised that it wasn't about what the voice was telling me, but the feeling that goes with it. And so the question suddenly became, if all of the feelings that I have and all of the thoughts that I have are conspiring for me rather than against me, what could the wisdom be here? What could the wise part of myself be trying to teach me in order to take me home to myself in this moment? If I've lost you, I'm sorry. But what I realised under this better question, this new idea, if all parts of me are wise and they are trying to teach me something, what is it? I realised that in those moments, what the common theme was that I was doing too much, that I wasn't acknowledging myself, that I was waiting for external approval, and that I really wasn't listening to my body, wasn't listening to all of the parts of me that are saying, slow down,